Welcome to another Score A tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to graph linear equations. So in this question, they said on the same graph, plot y equal to 3x plus 6, y equal to negative 2x plus 4, and y equal to 2. So we are going to use this plane, this xy plane, to plot these three different graphs. So this is the y-axis and this is the x-axis. So we can go ahead and, first of all, look for the x and y coordinate of the different lines. So if we have, so for y equal to 3x plus 6, so let's look at the x and y coordinates. So we just want to look at what the x and the y intercept. So when x is 0 here, we have that y will be 6, because this is going to be 0 and y will be 6. And when y is 0, so we will have what? We will have that x will be negative 2. Because when you subtract 6 from both sides, we will have 3x is equal to negative 6. And we divide both sides by 3 and we have negative 2. So if we go to the second graph, to the second line, y equal to minus 2x plus 4, we are gonna still have the x and the y coordinates. So when x is 0, we will have the y-intercept, which would be 4. And when y is 0, we will have the x-intercept, which will be 2. Because when you subtract 4 from both sides, we will have negative 2x is equal to negative 4. And when you divide both sides by negative 2, we will have 2. So the other line is just y equal to 2. Therefore means that if you look at the x and y here, so this is just a straight line, right? So we just have x is nothing and y is 2. Just like that. So it's just a straight line. Okay. So now let's plot. So we can use we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll do the same on the x-axis. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And these are the negative. 1, 2, we have here 3, 4, 5, 6. And we can just do negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. I think that will be okay. And this is 0. So we should plot the first graph. So we have on the first, we have 2 coordinates. So we have 0, 6. So 0 on the x-axis and 6 on the y-axis. So this is where we have that point. Then we have 0 on the y-axis and negative 2 on the x. So this is where we have that point here. So if we want to go ahead and draw that line, so we can just go ahead and draw the line. So I'm gonna I'm gonna just, so that's kind of like, the line right there. That's gonna be our line right there. I hope you guys are saying that. So for the second graph, we are gonna have we are gonna have 0, 4, 0 on the x-axis and 4 on the y, which will be right there. And we have 0 on the y-axis and 2 on the x, which will be right here. So right there. So we're just gonna draw the line. So I'll bring this one here and just, kind of like produce the intercept, produce the line, just like that. You see? So just make sure it's cutting across the 2 points, like that. So that will be the line. So for the last line, we will just have y equal to 2. So this is y equal to 2 right here, which will just be a straight line. So I'm going to bring that there. Will just be a straight line like that. Y equals to 2. All right. So that's just going to be a straight line. So if you look at it, so this was our first line, which was y equal to 3x plus 6. This was our second line, which was y equal to negative 2x plus 4. And this was the last line, which was y equal to 2. So we can literally use this method to solve linear equations, to solve linear simultaneous equations, So we can use this line to solve simultaneous equations, and we will be seeing this in the next tutorials. Just take note of this, and if you have any question, you leave it in the comment section, or you email score8@gmail.com. Thank you.